this is Angelofmetal, and I'm hanging here with the lovely, the rockin' Dirty Rig. Hi guys.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Getting there.
Cool. What was your perspective of tonight?
Loud, hot, sweaty, rock and roll.
Do you think you owned the crowd?
I think we did all right tonight. It felt pretty good for the first night, certainly.
Pretty good for the first night.
And I'll tell you, it's great to play in New York. It's a really great venue here, and people are really pretty cool. Yeah.
So, how did Dirty Rig, how did the union come about? Who would like to answer that?
Well, this has been over several years now. We've been explaining this, but we'll do it one more time. Yeah.
What do they mean, the union with Kory and us?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah. How did it all come together?
Well, it's a bit of a blur, really, but it boils down to me doing a show, and Uncle Buckshot, the bass player in Dirty Rig, comes down, and the spiritual leader of Dirty Rig comes down and throws a Dirty Rig CD in my lap while I'm sitting there and in my private backstage. I don't know how he got back there. And he goes, "Hi, I'm Uncle Buckshot, and you're going to be in my band." And I'm like, who the fuck is this Uncle Fuckstick? Who is this guy?
You had him thrown out, I think.
Yeah, I think pretty much. Well,
yeah.
it was kind of hard to just throw him out. He's a fairly big presence. But the thing was, I didn't know what to say. And he kept saying, listen, he goes, I know your band's good. I knew your old band. I've worked with your old band. But this is your new band, and you're going to be in this band. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy going on about? Well, whatever. And went up, did my show, came back down. And there he was again, after I'm talking to all these people, and there he was again. He gave me 2 more CDs. Not that 2 weren't enough. And he's screaming and hooting and hollering and slapping my back. And I'm like, who is this hillbilly? What the fuck is going on here? I mean, I've been to a fucking hoedown in a fucking, garage sale, but I never seen nothing like that guy.
That was it.
And it was pretty amazing. Anyway, I was enthralled enough to call Dove Tita from Metal Edge magazine out of New York.
What's up, Dove?
And he goes, I go, who is this guy? This Buckshot guy. And he goes, oh, he's a bass player in Dirty Rig. I go, well, I've gathered that. I go, what's up with the material? He goes, it's pretty good. So I go, all right, so I should put it in my system and listen to it. He goes, yeah. I go, all right, I'll call you back later. So I hung up, I put the CD in, I heard 3 songs I liked. I called Dove, I said, I'm gonna give him a call, give me his number. So he gave me the number, and I gave him a call. We made an arrangement to go out and do a writing session. We wrote...
You showed up and we wrote Suck It.
Suck It and Drunk Again that first night. So we just gotta go, this is fine with me if it's fine with you guys, so let's just keep it going.
That was it.
And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
So how about the rest of the band? Because we know your story very in detail.
Yeah.
How about the rest of the band? How did that happen?
I think Buckshot and I met at a Black Label Society concert like 5 years ago. Yeah, we just were hanging out, drinking beers, hit it off, got together, started jamming, hooked up with, I think, Spitfire Records first.
Yeah, it could have been Spitfire because there was an affiliation there earlier.
And then eventually everything happened with Kory, and we got signed with Scoppy, and here we are.
They found Dave. You guys found Dave after a drummer kind of faded away.
We had an original. Yeah, you know more about my history than I do. We had an original drummer that didn't work out. What's up, Clarke? And yeah, Dave Orlean is a monster. He's the best drummer I've ever played with.
He's pretty sick.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. He really kicks ass, man.
Dave's really the heart of the band. That's what that's the guy that really, when Dave is on, Dirty Rig is smoke.
It worked out tonight, it really did. And he's tired and sick, and he did well.
So yeah, pretty much it's just, basically the 4 of us now we're just basically 4 friends. We hang out, we have a good time. we drink, we write songs that we like, and we come over to
Chaz has been doing a lot of the heavy lifting on
when we
the
can.
riffs and everything on the new record. And because of time constraints, we haven't been able to be together as much as we really need to be as a band to do the record. But we know how we work together, and we know kind of what's coming up with each other.
Yeah.
We edit each other a little bit and critique each other, and the albums get done. So
It's fun.
this record should be out in October. The vocals have to be done by June 18th.
Yeah.
Songs are written.
The songs are already recorded, so we're about ready. We played 3 of them tonight, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you hear, Are You Rockin'?
Screaming, smoking.
How about Are You Rockin'?
Are You
That
Rockin'
is
through the
just...
roof?
That's a beast of a song. I love that
Yep.
song.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, cool. Kory, you were heavily involved in Warrior Soul. Any chances yeah? Any chance of having the 2 projects ongoing? How do you cope?
It's, it would be...
Lots of drugs, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Well, it'd be a dream come true, because I'm also producing right now, too, but... and that just got started, actually, in the last couple months, but other bands, but... The thing is that I like to keep the whole thing totally separate.
Yeah.
And I still haven't decided what to do about Warrior Soul right now, because I don't want it to interfere with Dirty Rig, and vice versa if that was to happen. So there has to be some kind of thought behind how the releases would be. When we released the 5 albums re-released last year, we released them in a sequence that segued pretty nicely with the Dirty Rig's second album.
Yep.
So if I was to continue and do something with Warrior Soul in a future situation, I think it'd be more of a European situation only, as opposed to worldwide, and have it synchronized with the Rig releases or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, you know what, man? I mean, it's simple, right? From the Dirty Rig perspective, all the guys, obviously we targeted Kory, who wanted him in the band. Why? Because we knew him from Warrior Soul. So all the guys in the band obviously are fans of Warrior Soul, right? So,
yeah, I would say, yeah. I don't think there'd be anybody that would say, "Oh, don't do it." But
No.
but the thing is,
No, we love it, man. I just want front row tickets.
the thing is, it would be stupid for me to try and do something that's going to get in the way of the other project I've been working on for 3 years, and I really stake a lot with Dirty Rig. So anything that Warrior Soul does, because Warrior Soul has this name brand that's been around for a long time, I think that can coexist, which is answering your question.
Yeah.
Can coexist with Dirty Rig, but it has to be done gently and with the right finesse
Yeah.
and the right emphasis. And I think that the fans would really appreciate that. I don't think that anyone would be like, well, I just love one thing and love one other. Right? Inevitably, there will be a few people like that.
Love it all.
That's it.
There's a lot of people who love it all, and there's no reason why it can't coexist, especially with the release patterns of albums. You're dealing with at the very most, you can get 1 album out a year if you want to really promote it. I don't like that. I mean, I'm getting long in the tooth, as you can see.
Right.
I need to put records out every 6 months, so if I could find a cycle like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's very cool. Dirty Rig has been described as full-on kick-ass and good time rock, whilst Warrior Soul